Taoism came to Taiwan with the Han Chinese people at the end of the Ming Dynasty, and it has flourished ever since. Now, everywhere you go in Taiwan, you can find Taoist temples, especially in the Old Tainan city.
Hi friends, I'm Lu Xin. I'm born and bred in Tainan. Today, I'm so excited to show you Tainan.
Today she's going to take us for a short tour of Taoist temples.
This is one of the only existing wooden temples in Taiwan. It was built by immigrant Chinese laborers during the Qing dynasty to worship Guan Gong, a god whom they brought to Taiwan from their homeland in order to watch over them. When entering Taoist temples, we always enter from the right-hand side, the dragon side, because the dragon gives us good dragon energy, also known as long qi. Because the bell and the drum are both deep and resonant instruments, they are used as the welcome and farewell to the gods in all Taoist temples. After worshipping, we must exit on the left-hand side of the temple, the tiger side, where we leave behind any negative energy. And remember, never use the middle entrance. It's reserved for the gods. Taoism is a polytheistic religion, and each temple is dedicated to worshipping one or two of the many Taoist gods. The next temple that we'll be visiting is the Temple of the Wind God.
Hello, now we're at the Temple of the Wind God. This temple was first built in 1739, celebrating a lot of different natural elements.
In Taoist belief, the relationship between human beings and nature is very important. Ideally, people and the natural environment would be totally integrated.
Not only do they celebrate natural elements, a sense of balance is highly regarded in the Taoist tradition. You can see the water god and the fire god. You can also see the sun and the moon, as well as the bell and the drum. On the door, you will see the two guardians of the door.
The thunder and lightning gods in particular are partners in executing justice, and they have a really fascinating origin story. Watch to the end to watch Zhu Xin's own rendition of this origin story. This type of partnership, though, is pretty common among the various deities in Taoism. We're going to show you another example of partnership in our next temple. Let's go!
Right now, we're at Hai'an Gong,
the temple of the sea goddess, Maju.
There are many myths of Matsu's deification. In one of these stories, Matsu was a fisherman's daughter who would hold out a lantern on stormy nights to guide fishing boats back to shore. On one such night, she was waiting for her father's boat to return when the winds and the waves swept her off her post and into the sea. Upon her death, Matsu became the goddess of the seas, who now protects fisherfolk and other seafarers.
Just like Maju, all of Taoist gods were once human.
So because of their good deeds and virtues, they were deified after death.
It is said that Matsu statues from other temples used to be kept here to protect them from flooding. And although most of them have gone home now, this temple clearly still has a thriving collection. Oh, remember what I said about partnership? Qian Li Yan, the all-seeing, and Shun Feng Er, the all-hearing, are a pair of guardians who can be found at all times by Matsu's sides. They were once her suitors, but after she bested them both in combat, they became her assistants.
So in the back of Hai'an Gong there, I actually saw Guan Yin Buddha. But Guan Yin is Buddhist, right?
Yes, But this coexistence is actually really common in Taiwanese temples. When Buddhism and Taoism came to Taiwan from China 300 years ago, they have gone through a lot of integration.
So some people actually don't differentiate Taoism and Buddhism.
Yes, but they are definitely two different religions.
Thanks for coming on that temple tour with us.
Bye-bye!
We promised you a very special story at the end of this video, and here it is in the end card. Click here for Zhuxin's own telling of this story, narrated by Corinne Evans and accompanied by 1 minute of original animation.